Hello, everyone. Welcome to
Comic Gamer Movie Show.
And today,
Seth's back.
hello.
It's been a long time since I've actually posted a video.
I'm gonna need one of these.
It's not what you think. It's actually tea.
It is tea. It's tea and it's just tea. Anyway.
Oh Jesus.
Anyway, so today, guys, we are bringing you our review of
Birds of Prey! Can you believe it? I talked Seth into going to see this movie because it had glowing reviews. It's fresh rated on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, not as fresh as it once was, but it's still fresh.
Could have went to see Knives Out, but no, I had to go see this movie. All right.
I missed the boat on Knives Out. It came out that came out so long ago.
Yeah, we'll watch it later.
Yeah.
So, you know what? You have more positive to say about the movie than I do.
Okay,
let's go ahead.
Start with the positives. First of all, I like Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. I think she's well casted as Harley Quinn. I liked her in Suicide Squad as Harley Quinn, actually. I wasn't in love with her, but I'm not in love with her.
The movie was terrible, but Margot Robbie was okay.
Yeah, Margot Robbie and Will Smith were really good in the movie.
Even though Will Smith's just playing himself.
But hey, he was still doing a good job, playing himself. But I liked her in the movie, and I liked him in the movie. So she transitions to this movie. I like her. I like her a little bit more, I guess, because she got more time to play around. They are playing up the Deadpool aspects of her very heavily, but I liked her. And another of the good positives is she has some of the cooler action sequences. There's a particular action sequence in Precinct
that was pretty cool.
Maybe had a bit of logical leaps in it, but in terms of the action,
and we don't mean movie logical leaps, guys. We're literally I'm talking like reality logical leaps, not movie logic, but real reality.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess Sean will get into that in the spoilers section.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought the action for the most part was pretty damn well executed. I mean, it makes sense that the action would be pretty well executed considering that they got the guys who did the John Wick franchise to come in and punch up the action.
And you can definitely see it in a lot of the action.
The action was good. I didn't hate any of the characters. Some of the characters were not served very well, but
no.
Ewan McGregor's Black Mask is definitely a change. It's a difference. If you go into this movie thinking you're going to get the comic book Black Mask, you're going to be greatly
But you're going to disappoint some and
you're gonna
appreciate others. So that's something you have to take with a grain of salt.
I went into this without any real hardcore baggage to Black Mask, because everything I've ever seen Black Mask in, he's either been a background guy or
even me, who's someone who appreciates the character a little bit more than Deshaun did. I didn't mind they went the way they did, but I just wish they would have at least really kind of hit home Black Mask, just at least for a little bit, but they never really did.
Yeah, I didn't mind. And Ewan McGregor, the thing is, the reason I couldn't get too mad at Black Mask because Ewan McGregor, and you can these kind of things come through in acting. He was having a great time.
He was.
It was clear. It wasn't like a movie where you could see the actor being like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. This is dumb. No, he is having a blast. He is having fun just being this flamboyant, unpredictable, crazy psychotic guy. And
Victor Zsasz is in it too.
Victor Zsasz.
He had the scars and everything.
He's not bald, but
no, he's not bald, but not that big a deal.
But yeah, but it was great to see, Ewan McGregor did play the whole unpredictable wild card.
He really did.
Very well. He was unpredictable. You never knew what he was going to do. Mm-hmm. Honestly, the movie was at its best when he was on screen, in my opinion. I know this is basically the Birds of Prey movie, but when he was on screen, that was when I was most, perked up and paying attention, because I just didn't know what he was going to do. Other than that, that's about it.
Yeah, guys, this movie, alright, I guess it's my turn now. What I liked about basically what Deshaun said, and there was a couple of the fights I liked, and I liked the cameras, and the camera was done. The camera work was done very well. The music choices weren't that bad either.
No, and another positive, I thought there was going to be too much messaging.
And
I thought that there was going to be some SJW propaganda shit.
Granted, it is there.
Now it's there. It is there. It's
not in your face.
It is there and it is prominent. It's in the background.
It's in the
background. If you're paying attention,
you'll catch it.
You'll notice it, and it's throughout the entire movie.
And we'll kind of explain why.
It's just not in your face.
It's not in your face.
It's just
kind of nice.
I thought it was going to be in your face, just over the top, and I thought I was going to be like, oh my god, you're like forcing this down my throat, and it was not that. Mm-hmm. So that didn't happen.
But it was there in the background.
But it was
if you were just even listening remote, that's the one thing too. Yeah, it was in the background, but it wasn't like hidden in the background.
Like if you pay attention,
if you pay attention
see
just
it
a little
clear as
bit,
day,
you can see it. It's not that far off. And like that's really about where we kind of relate to that a little bit. Other than that, guys, I thought this movie was not that good. And it's not the fact that it's a Harley Quinn movie, it's the fact that it was a bad Harley Quinn movie. I don't care if it's Harley Quinn, honestly. I mean, look, creators, you can make whatever the fuck you want, but it's just when it's executed this bad, I mean, what was the damn point? So, you go first. You go into what you didn't like.
First of all, it's a Birds of Prey movie where the Birds of Prey are just background noise.
Yeah.
And I heard a lot of people when I was going into this movie, I saw a lot of reviewers, and some, like I said, this movie kind of, like, I was telling Seth this, I really wanted to like this movie because I started to worry that I was being biased. And, like, the moment I started to worry that I was being biased, when I saw people that I trust and people that I
just
like,
told him that he shouldn't care.
but the moment I started thinking about that is when I saw, but I didn't think about it until I started seeing people I trust and people like reviewers that I watch, and I'm like, I saw those guys, not all of them, but a lot of them saying that it's really good, it's really fun, that it's not what you expect.
And to be fair, a lot of that was misleading because to me it was. I could see how some people could get some entertainment out of it, but for me personally, the movie was just boring a lot of the time. It was a very boring movie. Not a lot of the jokes hit. Maybe, 2 got us?
Let's take our time and get through the negatives, because the negative portion is going to take up the majority of the video.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
But but the biggest problem with this movie is that, one of the biggest problems is that the Birds of Prey are background noises. They do not get a lot of screen time. And I was getting to this point, I saw a lot of YouTubers who were reviewing this early, and like guys saying that, they don't get a lot of screen time. So even they were preparing me. So like when they didn't get a lot of screen time, I was prepared for that because I looked at reviews. But they told me that they were going to be so impactful in that limited screen time that they had, but I didn't feel that.
I didn't either.
I don't think they're bad casting. I don't know. I thought the lady they cast is Black Canary. I think she's pretty.
She did okay.
I think she's okay, but that's the thing. I never got the chance to see more of them to make a really good. It was like how some people said that about Jared Leto's Joker and Suicide Squad. Some people defend it by going, well, we never really got to see all of what he had to do because he was just popping in.
Which is true to a certain extent.
And this is how I feel about these characters. I don't know how to feel about them because they were just there for a brief moment.
Except for Huntress. That was the only one where I was like, yeah, this was just...
Yeah, their version of Huntress is a bit weird. I mean, I like...
It follows the backstory,
I will admit, I do like, and this might be a minor positive, I do like the idea that she's this badass, but she's awkward. She's socially awkward because the idea of it's easy to get skills to be a badass. It's less easy to learn those other skills.
Learn people skills.
Yeah, people skills. And I thought that was a clever little thing that they did, but that was it. Like they all just had a characteristic. You go with another one.
The pacing. All over the damn place, and I can understand. But even though they try to be Deadpool, at least Deadpool made sense. With where it went and how it went, because even though Deadpool was kind of off the wall, it never once went 1,000 different directions. It stayed its linear path, and it was goofy the whole time. This was like goofy, flashback for no reason, goofy, flashback for no reason, and then all kinds of other weird shit.
Yeah.
Like, there was a scene where it gets to a certain point, and then she goes back, literally, guys, she goes back 2 weeks, and has this long flashback, and it takes freaking forever to get back to the present. You remember that? I think you know what scene I'm talking about.
I know what scene.
It's like, it took forever to get back there. I was like, what was the damn point of that? It had it serves a backstory, I get it, but I feel like, man, you could have done that in like 5 to 10 minutes. Not like, it took about 20, it felt like. Maybe more.
Another big problem with the movie is it is really, and like, I don't want to come at it too hard for this because it's not the movie's fault, because this is a comic book problem too.
Yeah.
It really is aping off of Deadpool. Like, it is sucking the tit of Deadpool.
It is trying hard.
They really want this to be their Deadpool. They really...
They tried, but...
Even the way they use the R rating was a lot Deadpoolish. The way Harley Quinn is, she breaks the fourth wall, she does all these different things.
She doesn't break the fourth wall as much as Deadpool, but you can tell there were a few times where she looked like right in the camera.
Like there's a lot of like Deadpool-esque things. It's like Lady Deadpool. It's like Deadpool from a woman's perspective. And that's a lot what the movie feels like.
And that wouldn't have have been a problem.
I just couldn't
it wasn't good though.
I couldn't help but notice it because it was just like a pale imitation of Deadpool.
It really was, quite literally, because she's pale.
It literally, like, it just kind of felt like a pale imitation of Deadpool with women. Like, except you just replaced Deadpool with women, and it was just like,
but it wasn't a good attempt at it, which was the sad part. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't have cared if it was actually funny, but it wasn't even funny.
And by the way, there were certain, and one minor gripe I have with the movie, some of the best jokes and things weren't even in it. Like, there's a joke in the trailers about, that she has with Cassandra Cain where she says, Cassandra says you're the crazy bitch. She says that in the movie trailer. And she says, never call a woman a bitch. No. She calls her, she says you're a crazy chick. And she says, never call a woman a chick. She's like, you can call a woman this, that, and sometimes, occasionally, bitch. And I thought that was a pretty funny line. Wasn't in the movie. There's a scene, the end cap scene where she headbutts the camera. That wasn't in the movie.
No.
So, like, there are certain things, which is minor gripes, but some in certain scenes.
And there's also a lot of,
liked.
like, pre-stuff in the movie. And you could tell the movie was, like, heavily changed, I think, about halfway through. Some of the shit you told me that was in it prior, and then someone came in and was like, yo, you guys have got to put a lid on this. This is ridiculous. It wanted to go even further, but it never did. And honestly, to be fair, I kind of would have wanted to see what that would have looked like. It probably would have been better. It might have been, but who knows? Who knows?
And there's a question that will ring throughout. Now, it's a question that no one's asking except a few YouTubers, brave YouTubers.
Like us.
Where is Batman?
Yep.
And
Batman is mentioned in the movie.
And I saw it. Bruce Wayne is mentioned. I saw an interview with the director who said that this is too small for Batman. I would agree.
But there are events in the movie, guys, that are not small.
There are, like, certain things that happen, and...
Well, you see the Aces in the trailer, right? We can talk about that.
What, the what?
The Aces.
What Aces? Yeah.
We can talk about that, guys, in the trailer. Basically, Ace's chemical blows up. And we're like, why doesn't... I feel like that would be something Batman would want to check out. I mean, the whole factory blows up.
Well, the thing is, this is a movie that manages to make Gotham feel so
very
small.
empty. Very small.
Small and empty, because in my mind, I'm sitting here like
where's Penguin? Where's Riddler? Where's Gordon? Where's Batman? Where's Robin? Where's Nightwing?
All this stuff is happening, and somehow, like, there's just... I'm like, dude, come on. I don't understand. If this shit started happening, I'm pretty sure Joker, even if he broke up with her, would be like, what the fuck's going on? I'm pretty sure. And, like, they somehow managed to make this world feel so tiny. This is Gotham City.
Dirty.
Nothing happens in Gotham without Batman knowing about it.
And so it was like, I mean, for me, like, too small. I don't know.
You don't take a shit in a bowl without Batman knowing where the damn thing goes.
Pretty much. And, like, it may feel... you're right. It made Gotham feel very empty because, looking back, like I said, no Penguin, no Riddler, no... But they had Black Mask, but they didn't have any of the major people. Two-Face, like, no, they didn't have anybody.
And I will get to this, and I saved this for last because it wasn't too bad, but it was prevalent, was that every man in the movie was bad.
Yep, and that's where the subliminal SJW stuff comes in.
It's not super in your face.
It's not.
But...
When
you start paying attention to the movie, you start realizing every man in this movie, every dude in this movie wants to rape, is a kind of rapey or murdery
or just like corrupt
or corrupt. And even when they introduce one good guy, he's corrupt. You'll see it in the movie. Yeah. I'm not going to give it away, but you'll see it in the movie. Yeah. So the whole movie is really...
He was the closest decent person.
So when you really sit back and look at the movie really says that all men are evil and corrupt and women are strong and powerful.
And... yeah, so
that's basically
it does.
That's basically the subliminal message of the movie. Now, like I said, it doesn't beat you over the head with it. If you don't see it, then you won't see it. But if you actually pay attention to the movie,
you'll see it.
It's in the movie.
It's in the movie.
It's in the movie. The subliminal messaging. But the thing is, I will say too, although I defended Victor Zsasz and Black Mask, I will admit, to me, they were a bit wasted.
They kind of Zsasz especially.
You didn't even get to see Zsasz really do anything.
No.
Zsasz didn't do anything.
He was creepy and he was like he was creepy and he was kind of like murderish.
Like their performances were creepy, but I never felt like they were going to actually kill the birds of prey.
Well, yeah, because in the comics, Victor Zsasz is a serial killer, and it's like I mean, I kind of felt that with him, but I didn't get to see him really like kill anybody.
Like in the comics, Zsasz, like he's
crazy. He's a crazy serial killer.
Like he goes around murdering people. You don't know what he's going to do.
And for that, like I said, you could somewhat see it. But he didn't even do... I don't know. I don't think he really killed anyone.
Honestly, in the
whole movie.
The finale of the movie, I think, was misplaced. Personally, I would have made a change to it. And you guys sort of pretty much seen the finale. By the way, all the action you've already seen. So there's no spoiler of the action. You've seen the action sequence.
You see the action sequence mostly in the trailer, which kind of spoiled most of it.
Speaking back to the whole misogynist, everyone's kind of all men are dicks thing with Matoya. I always forget her first name.
Something
Montoya.
Yeah, some
Montoya is notoriously one of Gordon's right hand women, like right hand cops. She is up there in the totem pole in the GCPD. And for some reason, she's here at this.
She's still a detective, and then she basically. Well, that's the point. I think shit happens, and she's still a detective.
And I will admit, I did not buy her beating the shit out of all those guys.
I really didn't either.
At one point, this huge jack guy has her pinned against the wall, strangling her, and when it cuts back, she's just beating the shit out of him with a stick. And I was just like, what happened?
They actually purposely pan the camera away, so you don't know what happened.
I don't buy her being able to do all that. No. I'm sorry. Like, she might be a badass. She might be a hell of a shot. She might.
At least with Harley Quinn, she's a skinny little woman, but she's got a lot of blunt weapons.
Yeah, she got a lot of blunt weapons.
That shit hurts no matter who you are.
She got the whole acrobatic thing going.
Yeah, she's very acrobatic. I mean, she has like the bats and mallets and all this shit.
But I did not buy her. I did not buy Montoya being able to beat up all these people.
No, I can't either.
So you know what? That's about all we can really talk about without spoiling anything.
Yeah, like I said, guys, kind of rechecking. Like I said, the movie's very disjointed. It's very all over the place.
It's very choppy editing.
It's very choppy. It's choppy
very
editing.
Very similar to Suicide Squad in that way.
Yeah, exactly right. So, like I said, it's not the fact it was a Harley Quinn movie. It was the fact that it was a bad Harley Quinn movie. I wouldn't have cared if it was funny, if it was entertaining. But it was boring, disjointed, and also very subliminally sexist towards men. I'm sorry. I know. Call me a men's rights activist in the comments. I don't give a shit. I really don't care less. You call him that too.
Whoa! I'm not in this. I'm not in this. He's not here all the time. Okay.
I'm not. Yeah.
Drop that bomb at my doorstep.
Exactly.
All right. Give your score so we can wrap it.
With a heavy heart. Well, not really with a heavy heart.
Let's say how heavy is your heart really?
Well, because we got time. We got like a couple minutes. Well, let me just say this real quick. It just sucks because I love Shazam.
I love Shazam.
I love Shazam.
Did you give it a 9?
Did I give it a 9 or
I gave it 8.5.
I think we both gave it an 8.5.
I think you gave it a 9.
Did I?
I think you gave it a 9.
I love Shazam. Well, no, you know why I gave it a 9 is because I actually like the Shazam family they did. You did.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
You didn't like that, I did. So it was like, that was literally the kicker that made it like that. That was actually pretty kind of cool. But I love Shazam. Dijon did too. So it was like, how can you go from making, like I said, not a masterpiece, not a masterpiece, but it's a damn good movie for DC. How do you go from making this, from making Shazam to this? I don't understand, where are the standards when it comes to these movies? Do they just not have any? Do they just don't care?
They take whatever they can get.
They just take whatever they can get. And like I said, that's the one thing I appreciated about Marvel is that they have standards they have to meet.
Ooh.
And
their stuff.
I know. You know what? I don't give a shit. Come at me. Don't come at Deshaun. Come at me in the comments.
That's okay. Come at me. Come at me.
Like I said, it's like my biggest thing. How can you go from making Shazam to this? It's almost like what they did with Andromeda. It's almost what they did with Andromeda. You skipped over Andromeda to make Anthem, but Anthem is still a piece of garbage. So it's like, that's kind of the same scenario. But anyway, we are running out a little bit of time. We only got a couple minutes left. So is there any last minute?
Nope. The movie was disappointing. A lot of people hyped it up. I didn't hate this movie, but I didn't particularly like it. I don't think I'm gonna see it again. It's better than Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah, it is better. Well, let's say that it is better than Suicide Squad.
It's better than Suicide Squad. I can tolerate it more than BVS. On the totem pole of things, it's definitely the worst of the movies that have come out lately. I like Joker much more than this. I like Shazam obviously much more than this. I even like Aquaman much more than this.
Aquaman's pretty dumb.
I'm gonna give this movie a 5.
Damn, average. Just a plain old average movie. Literally. I give this movie, guys, I give it a 4. It's slightly below average because it wasn't fun in any real way. Like I said, there was one action scene that was fun, and that was really about it. No, 1 and 1.5 action. That's about it. So anyway, guys, that's our opinion on Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey. Please, what did you think of the movie? If you see it down in the comment section below, we'd love to see your feedback. And thank you for joining us on
Comic Gamer Movie Show.
Please remember, like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of us in the future, and we shall see you
on the next one.
Goodbye.